Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? You know, it's your boy, KLASSICK. You already know it's me because your boy is so sick. And that's right. You see the queen. She got a watch. She got a digital watch. I went back in time. I got my G-Shock. I got my watch too. It's okay. It's cool. So we just rocking watches today. But you already know what it is, man. It's another fly episode of Ringside Mayhem Podcast. And you know, we here to review the Friday before Backlash. This is the main question that I have for y'all. Did it feel like a go home show, or did y'all just want to go home? I just want to go.
I want to go to sleep. That's what I wanted to do. Go to sleep.
But before we just dive deep into this show, pause. Oh, Queen, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good. I am excited. It's exactly 1 week until PCW. I am so hyped, y'all. I am ready. I've been getting ready. All violence is legal. That's all I got to say. My girls are going to tear it down. If y'all have been on Twitter, have y'all seen Danica's promo?
Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen
it? Have y'all heard it?
Have y'all seen Danica promo? Like, she pretty much just said, "I'm gonna kick your ass." Like Viva, I need you.
That's what she said. I'm gonna fuck you up. I said,
Viva, I need you to respond. I know your response gonna be in the ring, but I need you to respond, Viva.
Yes, we are watching. We are watching. We cannot wait. We watching. Okay. Oh my God! Like, this is gonna be crazy.
Oh my God, man. It's gonna be wild. Look again. And let's get what up, Matt? What up, man?
You got your watch out.
I went analog. I went kind of analog a little bit. Yes, right. Yeah, right on time, Matt, always. And you know, you still have time too. If you're just seeing this on YouTube and you see a little preview, go on and click it. And come on, man, join the Ringside Mayhem fam. And let's review some shows. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're doing good. For me, it was an interesting day. What up, Eddie? Mr. Eddie James. That's right. The family's coming in, man. The family's coming in.
Y'all ready to watch us, huh? Y'all ready to watch us? Y'all ready to watch us, mayhem? Y'all know I'm gonna do this to death, right? Y'all ready to watch us, mayhem?
I'm going private party on y'all. Let's go. I got watches everywhere.
Hey!
You want to do what? You want to go watch it? Let's go. What we doing? What you want me to do? Want me to do the dance? But yeah, man, my day was cool. Kind of get a little bit interesting, had work with the family and whatnot, and then just still running off work. It's very interesting being an Amazon driver sometimes. Some stuff you see. Let me tell you this. Let me. I'm gonna say this right now. Anybody listening and watching, if you have an Amazon driver delivered to your door, please, do not just stare at them at the screen door until the person just pops up and looks at you. Don't do this. Don't do this. No, I kid you not. I literally, I worked yesterday. I literally would I put the package down, and then I felt a presence. So I'm looking up, and the person he was looking like Faith from Takeover. He was looking like Faith. He was just standing there. I thought he was gonna go. I really got scared. I jumped big time. It was, man. Speaking of Faith and Takeover. If y'all did not see that interview, which wasn't an interview,
it wasn't even an interview, bro. It was a takeover.
Go ahead and check that out.
Got 2 sentences in before all hell broke loose.
Oh my God! Go ahead and check that out. Man, that was an altercation. Yeah, very creepy, Eddie. It was very, very creepy. And then, and that didn't end there. Another tidbit. If by some happening that you might, have a package, a guy at your door, and you just unexpectedly see him, please don't scream. I don't yell. I get, it's unexpected. Oh yeah,
you didn't get the notification that you were on your way or something today.
The funny part is she came to the door right when I was about to drop off the package, but she the only thing she was doing, she was just about to water some plants, and she came out and said, "Ah!" And I was like, "See, look, I already got screamed at from Faith. I can't get screamed at no more." And then, just a little tidbit, just hey, just be kind to your Amazon driver. Please don't creep them out.
Has anyone left you any snacks? Because I keep seeing these TikTok videos where people being so kind with sodas and snacks. Have you at least gotten that?
I have gotten a variety of type of snacks. Let me tell you. Okay, the first one I've gotten, I've seen where I drop off at the door and they have a full like igloo full of snacks and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, just take it." I said, "Oh, don't mind this, I do." Oh,
right.
Okay. So. All right, cool. I got it. I'm coming back to the truck like, all right, drop some packages off.
Yeah.
Now there was another one. There was another one where it was kind of a weird combination. Like she was like, "Would you like some water?" I said, "Cool." So she went, came back. Older lady came back and was like, "You know what? Here you go." She gave me a little bottle of water, like the little mini ones, and a pack of juicy fruit. Now I haven't had juicy fruit in years. The gum.
What? Oh, we got you.
Oh, we got you. We are going to break down Rampage for you. Trust and believe. I feel it, man. I kind of slipped a little bit secretly during Smackdown. It's okay, but we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, there's an abundance of snacks. I think the only one I would say please do not give your Amazon driver Purell. That is not that don't hydrate. It don't. Like, I hope it helps. No, it didn't. It gave me gas.
They were worried for your safety. It is a whole pandemic out here. You know what I mean? So they're probably like, you got to touch a whole bunch of different people's doors or something, or mailboxes and stuff. They're trying to.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Not Purell. What's that? What's that water that start with a P? That's like soda water. Is it Purell? Is it start with a P? Pierre's. What is it? I forgot.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Just don't give me that.
Bougie water.
I had gas for no reason, and I wasn't hydrated. I was like, what is going on? And then that never give me an apple on top of it. I said, this is not.
Right, Eddie. People acting like COVID is gone. Like her chew is gone. Like they acting like it just evaporated. There's actually a new strain out now too. People who are fully vaccinated are still getting COVID. So now they're over here talking about it's going to be a yearly vaccine, like the flu vaccine. It's like, it's crazy.
Real no.
Oh, Perrier
there we go.
Water.
Perrier. There we go. That's it, George. Thank you. That water right there. No,
that water hella carbonated. Like, it's like they put a drop of water and then they said fill it up with carbonation. You know what I mean?
My water do not need to sound like when I open it. It don't need to do that. If it does that, that's not water to me. It is soda. I don't even care if it has a taste. It's soda.
It's soda water.
It's soda water. Oh God. It was something. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and break down some show. A little bit of show. Do y'all watch NXT Level Up?
There's so much wrestling going on. I haven't personally.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to get time so I can actually, because I remember NXT Level Up used to be 205 Live. Did you drink you and your pig? No, George, I did not drink. I did not drink the Pure with my pinky up. I just grabbed the shit and just chugged it, and then that's probably why I belched the whole rest of work. It was bad. Every bump I hit, it was like, it was not good. It wasn't good at all. It felt like I had an upset stomach. I didn't like it.
Young Rich Skinny, in your opinion, should we be watching NXT Level Up? Is
Yeah,
it
let us
is it
know.
talk worthy? What is it? Let us know if you just need to keep our eye on it, give updates on our social media, or do we actually need to put in energy talking about it during the pod? Let me know. Because
Yeah,
you already know, girl. If it's not worth my time, I ain't gonna talk about it.
and you know what? We also would love to, hear what you guys would like to hear. So, let us know. If Eddie James said people said F COVID and the government was like, fuck it. Yeah, they almost sounded like that character from Dave Chappelle. I said, fuck it. Yeah. So y'all waiting for Sophia and
Okay,
Jerica
yeah.
to
Yeah, you're
debut
right.
to watch it? Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Actually, let it. I'm gonna look it up and see when that is when they do debut on there, and definitely we should check this out. Because I remember the last time I actually seen anything from NXT Level Up was actually the last time that Nikita was on there and Sonya Blade. Oh god. The last time I seen NXT Level Up was when Lash Legend was on there and Nikita, and that was like just when it was like just changed from 205 Live to NXT Level Up. That's how I know about it though. So, but I am willing to still look at it to see because you never know. You never know.
Eddie James says it's hard watching NXT when they just gonna release stars we care about. Yeah, it's emotionally draining sometimes to get invested into NXT or WWE as a whole when they just keep cutting people before they even get started. So I feel you. I feel you on that, Eddie.
Yeah, real no, real no.
It's
And
like watching your daddy leave all over again.
you and these abandonment issues. You and these abandonment issues. I'm not about. Look at your watch. Look at your watch. Look at your watch. You know what time it is?
Time to review the show.
It's time to review this show. That is what time it is, and that's what we're gonna get into, y'all. Um. Oh, and Young Rich Skinny says it's good if you want to see new talent get started. Yes, and that is definitely what I do like to see. That's especially why I love why I love independent wrestling, and also why I love. I know some people still don't like it, but why I do like watching AEW Dark and Elevation because I do like seeing new stars. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Also, yeah, man, let's break down some AEW Rampage first. Since that came hella early, and actually, Queen, you had to tell me that it started early.
Me of all people,
Yeah,
me of all people paid attention. Okay, it
that
said
part.
5:30 Eastern Standard Time, which was 2:30 Cali time, and GM was like, "Did Rampage come on today?" I said, "Yeah, it came on at 2:30." So, oh my
Y'all,
god, I missed it.
y'all, after SmackDown, I turned to TNT. I see hockey. I said, "What? It's time for the main review." That's right, George. Man, I turned to TNT. I'm like, wait a minute. They hitting people on ice. This is not a ring. Yeah. I blame Takeover. They took over our damn show, and man,
What?
Eddie James said y'all heard about Freddie Prince Jr. starting his own wrestling promotion. I forgot he used to write for them. Yeah, he did used to write for WWE, and I did
Oh
not
wow.
know he was starting his own promotion. That will be something. That definitely be something good. It starts early next week as well from Eddie James.
Why?
Okay.
What is
What?
going on?
Freddie Prince Jr. Like I said, one, he did write for WWE, and two, uh, he's a big wrestling fan. He is a big wrestling fan. I will admit. So yeah. We're let's just say
Yes,
young
girl,
Rich
get
Skinny
it.
was
Get
let's
it,
just say
girl.
young Rich Skinny was very busy to watch Rampage. So we're gonna fill you in, girl. We're gonna fill you in with yeah. I'm about to build a bank account app.
Hey, get it.
But yeah, let's start with it then, man, because we had AEW Rampage, and it was a pretty good card. We had on, Hook, JD Drake, Yuku Zakuzaki going against Riho, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. going against Tony Storm and Ruby Soho. I'm about to say Ruby Riot. I don't know
I know
why.
it's so hard.
God.
I
And
keep
then
wanting to go ahead Riot too.
I'm about to say Takashi. Takashi. Takishita. There you go. Takishita going up against Jay Lethal. So yeah, man, let's break it down from the first match. And the first match we had Tony Storm and Ruby Riot going up against Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. So Queen, how did you feel about this match? It's very fitting that we open up with the women too. So Queen, how did you feel about this?
I mean, Tony and Ruby worked well together. Um, Definitely showed off their strengths. Britt, I feel she used this match as a way to put these other women over.
Hmm.
Um, which is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? They're on first. They put on a great match, good minutes, and Tony got the pin on Britt. So for me, I feel like this is going to be the beginning of a great rivalry for Britt. Um, Definitely, I was not happy to see Rebel Reba, whatever her name is, come back.
Reba, don't call me rebel.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, why is she here? I was actually rooting for what's her bodyguard's name again? Hater,
Hater, yeah, Jamie Hater.
Hater. Yeah, I was rooting for her, but she still looked a little green in the rain,
Mm.
um, to me. But like I said, definitely it was a good
Tony Storm and Jamie. Yep, Tony
yeah.
Storm and Jamie Hater is going 1-on-1. So and so let's even dig into that then. How are you feeling about that match when it comes to the qualifier? Tony Storm going up against Jamie Hayter. Do you think it's going to be a good match? Are you feeling the vibe? Because they've been pumping this match up, even before they like the final bracket has been made. So are you feeling it? Do you think it's too early, or how are you feeling? Oh, quick question right before that. Younger Skinny asks, quick question: is Rampage live or is it taped? It's half and half. It depends. If it's a real special event, a good bit of times it's live, but then for the most part, Rampage are taped. So pretty much, whoever there for Dynamite is there also for, if you watch AEW Dark, they're there for that too, because that will come on before Dynamite and AEW Dark Elevation. All those matches come on, and then also Rampage matches will come on right after Dynamite matches. So pretty much you got, oh God, I don't know how many hours you are there at AEW
Man,
at an
that's super
AEW show.
long.
Yeah, you're there for a good while. You're there for a good while. Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter are going to be hard hitting since they both wrestle in Japan. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
and
was just about to say that.
that's what I was about to mention, because I remember when Tony Storm was on the Busted Open Radio podcast, and she was saying how the one thing that she loved about being in AEW, or the competitors, is she's ready to hit. Um, I think kind of alluding to, when she was in WWE, they wanted her, be, something different than that. But she was like, I'm ready to get hit and I'm ready to hit hard. So, yeah. Are you excited for this match, though, Queen? How you feeling?
I don't know if I'm excited as much as I am vindicated,
Mm.
because this is the type of intensity and technical women's matches I want to see. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm ecstatic really to watch this match, and I'm just gonna watch it to enjoy the pure wrestling of it all, because I know they're gonna lay it all out in the ring.
Oh yes, it's going to be a knockdown drag out. Don't let Tony. Eddie James says, "Don't let Tony Storm's OnlyFans fool you." She would. Hey, look, I already believe it. Trust me, I haven't even seen the OnlyFans, and I believe it.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it either, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe that she will mess somebody up. She's very hard hitting, very hard hitting. And speaking of hard hitting, but before we get to the next match, there was a little bit of little bit of call that we had come to AEW, and we had Mr. Eddie Kingston calling in.
Oh my God!
And yeah, Mr. Sports Entertainment thought it was all fun and games until he said, "Hey, look, hey, oh, you laughing now? My wife was crying because my face got burned. Really, it was the top of my head and I lost my hairline, but it's okay.
Even more."
He said, "I'm about to beat your ass, and I'm about to make you feel the same pain." And right when he said that, look at Jericho's face. He was like, "Oh, okay." He's
Really?
scared as hell.
What was that? A phone call? And then he put his head down like he was crying. I said, "What's wrong with you?"
Because he was crying. Because he know he's gonna get his ass beat. It was almost like you know when you get that phone call from your mama, like when you got in trouble at school and she still called the school anyway. Now you're in front of the class, like, "Yeah, mama, huh? You said you're gonna whoop my ass. Oh, okay. You said you want me to pick the switch from the branch.
Ooh,
you want me to get the big one? Oh, okay. All right. Now if you hang up the phone, you just put your head down the rest of the class, like, oh shit." That's pretty much what happened. That's that face right there. That's that my mama about to whoop my ass face because I did the wrong thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
He looked like shit. I fucked that.
See, I bet he made that face when he broke the couch when he was a kid. See, I bet he did. I bet.
Oh my God. Yeah, yep. Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Eddie James said, "Have y'all heard Jericho's new nickname, the Wizard.com?"
No. He just saying, "Come on now."
Oh, I'm gonna say, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. The Wizard.
Pause,
come on. I was about to say, wait. The pause. Wait a minute. Okay, but yeah, come on now. The Wizard. His new nickname is the Wizard.
I know Eddie Kingston about to F him up. He about to fuck him up.
I hope. No, let's go back to this. His new nickname is the Wizard.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear that?
No. Like, we're off to see the Wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That, like, the Wizard. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what? So now my black self. Now every time I see him, you know what I'm going to say? He's on down the road. He's on down. Or you know what? No. Since he was always known as Lionheart in Japan, we can go sing the Cowardly Lion. I'm a mean old lion. There you go. That's it. There you go. That's it. That's look at the face. I'm a mean old lion. There you go. That's it. That's right. He's the lion. He's the Cowardly Lion from The Wiz. That's right. Thank you, Tristan. Nothing about him is magical. The only thing probably magical is how many times he could actually switch a persona. But other than that, no.
Monty. 3-card Monty. We don't know if you're gonna be a Joker, a King, or an Ace.
Pick a card.
Any card, right? We don't know.
Oh man, we don't know what he's gonna be, but we know what one man is gonna be always, and that is Hook, and he is gonna be an ass kicker every time. Every time you see this look, when you see this man not look at you, you might want to get away from that area. When you just see him just look away from you. What, Matt? You know, you hear the Wizard, you can't say you don't think about the Wiz. And notice I said Wiz, not Wizard of Oz. You know you think about the Wiz. Come on now. Oh yeah, Jericho definitely has a
little few of those.
Yeah, you know. Hookhausen. Let's talk about it. Thank you, George. Let's talk about Hookhausen because let's hit the match first because Hook went against JD Drake. That poor guy.
Who is JD Drake exactly?
Okay.
Why is AEW bringing all these old men in? Well, I mean, at least the ones that don't like.
JD Drake has been there for a while. Actually, he has been there for a while. He has been under AEW for a while. He's not even new, really. He's actually part of a stable. He's part of a stable with Peter Avalon. What's it called? Dolph Ziggler's brother.
I ain't seen him in forever. So the Forgotten Stable. So the stable with the horses in it that are about to be put out to pasture and be made into glue. That stable.
Not the one in the pasture. They're supposed to be like what? Like the Hollywood something. Unkempt Tom Holland out here not giving single fucks.
Not one, sir.
Not one.
I said, you do know you're supposed to be on TV, right?
Bruh. Oh my god. And Hook just wait. Hook just went through him, man. Hook just went through. I feel bad for poor JD.
No, Eddie.
JD Drake is a truck driver, Tony Farrell. Hey, buddy. No, wait, hold on. I gotta get like I gotta get like Tony. Hey, Drake. I like how you drive that truck. You want to wrestle? He's been there for a while. He's usually on BTE and Dark. Yes, there you go. Like I said, he's been there for a while. He actually really is in the stable with Peter Avalon. And he is good. JD Drake is good in the ring. That's why I will say this. I do like that they are pairing Hook with a lot of ground and pound type of wrestlers, because that's what JD Drake is good with. If you noticed in the match, they were going hold for hold. Like, I think even though Hook got him this time, this was the first person that, like, you know, they were really going back and forth, kind of. You know, like, he had reverses for Hook. I was like, oh, okay. But man, Hook had the major reverse, because he went for like a backward suplex. He said, nah, fuck that. I'm choking your ass out. Hook is something special. Hook is something special. I'll say yes. Keep on strapping the rocket on that man. Oh, look at poor JD. He just
out.
Let me go.
The arm is calling out for Jesus. Just Jesus,
man. But as George said, it didn't stop there though. It didn't stop there, because there was a
Wait, GM, hold on. I saw that Tony Khan would be on Swerve. Swerve got a podcast.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's called you didn't know? Oh yeah, Swerve has a podcast called Swerve City. Yes. Oh Lord, and she is finding her. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Yep, it is there. Yes, and also Tony Khan was on there. Yeah. Actually, I did not hear it yet, but actually, I'm gonna put my thoughts on it on the next time we record. I've not got to sit down and listen to that full interview yet, but most of the time when I get to hear Tony Khan, huh?
What's it called?
So I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you, Queen. I'm gonna send it to you. I got you.
Okay, because the one I found don't look like it's it. There's a lot.
What does it look like?
I don't know. It's got a spaceship on it. I don't think that's it.
Not a spaceship. Oh Lord Jesus.
Thank you, Eddie.
There you go.
Send it to me.
Tristan say JD looked like a pink.
What's a MODOK? What's that? What's
that? We gotta move on. Because there was a promo before the match from Mr. Tony Nese, and you know, he said he's pissed off. He's pissed off that he actually has to fight to be on Rampage, and
I didn't know, Matt. I just, whenever he come on, my head goes blank. So now that y'all told me, I can listen to it 24/7 in between his appearance. Okay. It comes out on Mondays?
Yeah.
What a wonderful way to start the week. Okay.
God bless. Take witness. God bless. Shout out to Takeover. But yeah, man. What's it called? Tony Nese is saying, yo, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to get on. I'm ready to get in the ring, man. I've been let down, and you know, I'm ready to stop his undefeated streak. But he was not talking about Hook. This man was talking about one Danhausen. So Mr. Danhausen comes down to the ring, you know, he with a proposal from Mr. Hook. He's like, yo, look, I know that Tony Nese is going to have his boy Sterling, which again, let me mention, Sterling has a lot of clients.
Marcus not gonna do nothing.
He can cause a distraction. He definitely can cause a distraction. Definitely can. Like that's so. If what if we get Hook choking out Sterling? I'm down for that. I'm down. Yeah, hey, that works for me. Really, anybody get choked out, I'm good with. But I'm just saying that's a good choke out. But yeah, Sterling got a lot of. He has a lot of clients. Like he's just racking them up, ain't he? He ain't gonna be when the formerly known as Michael Biffins comes and start racking them up. But it's good.
I just want them to have like a manager face off.
Biffins gonna win.
Is he?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Come on. Really? Are you? Why you little? Why are you pop locking on the screen?
I don't know. It just felt right.
So yeah, man. Hook comes up. He was like, "Yo, I need your help. So can you help me?" And he ended up getting a push down for his efforts. look at Danhausen's face. You pushing me? I asked for help. But it didn't stop there because Danhausen actually had a gift for a young Hook. Happy birthday, Hook, and he got some birthday chips. I feel it, man. And look, even Hook looked at them chips like, damn, man, I shouldn't have done that. Like, I like chips.
To be fair, Hausen put his hands on him first.
Yeah, but that's Danhausen. He's excited. He's ready for the he's ready for the get down. He's ready for anything.
What's the comedy show? Y'all just telling me a whole bunch of stuff tonight. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, we need to find that thing.
For real, I need to laugh. I need a joke.
All right, Matt Cap. So are you, Queen? Are you feeling Hook Hausen a little bit more? What's going on? Let me know your mental on this.
I am feeling about this combination the first time I felt about the Rock and Sock connection. I'm not sure yet.
That is an interesting comparison.
I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I mean, there's some pops. These two guys are really popular, right? They both get a really big pop. But I don't know if they should be together yet. I'm enjoying the build-up. So AEW is doing a really good job of letting this build up.
Okay.
It almost feels reminiscent of how they're building up Best Friends and what's
Best Friends? Who?
Orange Cassidy. Sorry.
Oh, okay. My cousin. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your cousin. I had a brain fart.
Yeah, yes. Danhausen can wrestle pretty well.
Early on in this episode, and now I'm distracted. So yeah, but that's how I feel. I mean, at first I was like, oh hell no, don't put these two together. But now I'm just kind of like, it's making them money. It's the crowd is popping for this. So eventually, just let it happen. But they're building it up right. So I'm intrigued.
Definitely. Well, hey, we'll see how this plays out. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm loving that they have Hook Hausen shirts already. Yes, I'm definitely into Hook Hausen. I'll just have my chips ready. Just to know that I have my bag of chips ready. I don't know what kind of bag of chips I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna have them ready. And then after this, we had another match. We had, I'm gonna kill this name. I already know I am.
I'll say it for you.
Go ahead, Queen. You got it.
Yuka Sakazaki.
Boom. Ha. See that's why you the queen.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
My tongue tied ass would have been bad. It would have been it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, she returns to AEW and also Riho and also a returning Riho because we have not seen Riho in. Yes. So it was a good match. It was a qualifier for the Owen Hart Cup tournament.
Okay,
And
I have a question.
yes.
Why have there been so many qualifying matches for only 7 spots?
Well, it kind of makes sense. That like yes, for 7 spots, but then like, you said why so many qualifying matches? Because that's that many people. Like it will be kind of.
I
I
feel
don't want
like
to say.
every episode there's like 3 qualifying matches, and I'm like, can you guys show us a bracket now?
Oh,
Like,
they did.
oh, they do? They did?
Yeah, they have a
Oh, I
bracket.
missed
Hold on,
it.
let me pull this bracket up. Hold on one moment.
Okay, so for me, I missed it, but there's so many qualifying matches to where I'm just like, how many spots in the bracket are there? To the point where I'm just lost. For
Yeah,
men and women.
they have a final. They actually have a final bracket now for the men and the women right now. So let me pull that up real quick. But how did you like the match of Riho and Yuka? How did you like this matchup
There's a
going?
Joker position in this tournament.
Yes, on both of them, on the men and the women, and that is a good question. I was going to ask you that after. So you know what? You know what? Let's just jump to it. Uh, it was Riho. It was a Riho win, but yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that
Who do you
was
think will be the
so good.
Joker? Who do you think will be the Joker?
If Mia Yim comes and is the Joker, I think I will cry. I would really cry. But I heard rumors that it might be the Way, the Gorganos.
Mm,
That might be the Jokers. And I'm like, that would be good too. I'm like,
that'll
but then
be
their son is still really young, right?
yeah,
He'd
but
be about like 5 months now or something.
yeah, but also with the schedule of AEW, you know, like it's not like everybody else's schedule, so it might be a little bit more doable than than it would be a WWE
Right.
type
Constantly.
of yeah. And I don't have the official full bracket. I'm still finding out, but here's a couple of matches, and here's one that I'm kind of excited about. On the men's side, you'll have Darby Allin going up against Jeff Hardy in the first in one of the first brackets.
Mm.
Whew, that's gonna be crazy fire. Oh yeah, NXT Young Rich Skinny ass. They don't have 90 days, or is NXT different? No, NXT has a 30-day clause. So actually, they only have to wait actually just a month, and then boom, they good. They are out. So that's good. In that case, Dakota. Ooh, Dakota.
Ooh,
Whew, that would be a good
that'd be
AEW
a good
entrance too.
one. Just in time for the Forbidden Door. That'd be
Ooh,
good.
I played
Ooh.
Claudio. Ooh, Claudio
There's
make
so
this.
many good free agents out there that I can't even begin to really guess who they're going to bring in, because Tony Khan is just probably pissing his pants and coming at the same time with all these possibilities of people able to come in, and it's just I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Pissing his pants and come at the same time, huh?
That's literally how I feel his expression is every time I see him. Like, I felt bad for laughing this afternoon when he came on talking about representation for, this is face. And I was like, I can't take it seriously because it was something serious, right? Of course it needs to be more representation for the oh my god, I'm gonna get this wrong. The Polyasian community.
Yeah,
Right?
Polynesian, yeah.
Polynesian. There we go. For the Polynesian community. And I was like, oh my God, this is so sweet. And so, this, yes. But then when he was talking, he was like,
His eyes were just moving like this, huh? He was just I just love
like
representation.
he was trying so hard to stay still, like, I feel like this is so important. I need to focus.
I swear, I think he snorts a mixture of cocaine and probably some Tang. You remember Tang? Remember how like piped up you got when you just put too much Tang in the water? Yeah, it's a mixture of that.
For
And he just goes
real.
in.
Young Rich Skinny says, this whole time I thought Tony Khan was a white man. I thought he was Hispanic or Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
I thought that. And so when he came on and said that, I was like, oh, what? Really? Wow. I was like, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So it was really good to see kind of like that vulnerable and him expressing his culture and everything like that. But I didn't know. I was completely in the dark. I was like, I felt bad for laughing, y'all. I really did. I was sitting back up like, Rose, you know you fucked up for laughing, right? Not that you know, girl, but still, for real. He
But then, you, I'm gonna make you feel a little bit better. We gonna get off this subject.
okay.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna get off top of this subject and talk about some top guys because we had Mister
George.
George said we of the Hispanic delegation do not claim Tony Khan. I'm done. You know who we do? You know how I do claim for tag team wrestling?
Other
I
white man.
claim FTR. I claim FTR. That's what I claim for tag team wrestling forever. And we had Dax talking about his match going up against a one Adam Cole. I'm ready for this match. I am
It's
so
gonna be
ready,
good.
man. I'm happy that Dax is in it. I know usually we talk about tag team wrestlers.
I'm gonna
I
use
know
that phrase. I'm gonna use that word. Ejaculate. Yes. Yes, he took a piss and came at the same time. Ejaculated. Yes. Thanks,
Tristan. Why would you encourage? Why? Matt says I don't bump Tony, bust a nut con. What is going on in this show?
Oh, my peoples. I love y'all.
Dax and Adam Cole. We're gonna go back to Dax and Adam Cole. Dax and Adam Cole are having a match. It's gonna be awesome. And he talked about it. And he pretty much said, "Look, I'm going all the way to the end, and I'm doing it for the hearts." So, do you think that there's a good chance that Dax might win the cup? No, really.
As much as I love FTR,
Mm-hmm.
there's no building up entertainment around them.
Okay. Wait, huh? Wait, there's no building of what?
They're straight business. Like if you want to put them in any storyline, whoever you put them up against are going to have to be the entertainment part of wrestling, and they are the professional part of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they take their craft so seriously that they are going to refuse any storyline that's going to make them look like a joke.
But this won't be a joke. But don't you think that kind of?
That's true. But I feel like they've already had their pop moment when they went up against each other and the whole vignette of doing it for Owen and Brett. I feel like that has already passed. So I don't think he's going to win against Cole.
I kind of see where you're coming from. Like, my new question also would be, who else from who is facing in this tournament? Because like everybody has a direct kind of link about Owen Hart. You feel me?
Right.
But when you talk about having like you said, taking the business seriously, pro wrestling mind, very skilled and get to business in the ring and out the ring. That screams Owen and that screams Brett. That screams Hart.
Sure. That's
You
true.
feel me? I look. I love Jeff and I love Darby, but I don't know either Hart that ever jumped off shit just to jump off shit. I'm just saying.
I
I
mean,
love him.
ooh, never mind. This is serious.
No. Yes.
Sorry.
No.
I mean, I was going to say Owen did jump, but
Queen, are we trying to stay on YouTube? We trying to stay on YouTube.
Y'all don't cancel us. Don't cancel us. I was just pointing out.
No, we are not point. We are not even gonna point. We know what we're gonna point to. We're gonna point to this promo right here that Scorpio Sky had. Because yeah, man, we had the champ back in the building and it looked like we're getting a little bit of a change, man. It looked like we're getting a little bit of change because Scorpio George, we're not gonna talk about it. Scorpio Tristan, we're jumping to Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky, it looked like we're getting a little bit of a change. Looks like he's not. I don't know. Because at first I was about to say, why would you make him kind of like a babyface figure against Sammy, but then make him a heel? Because it started with, it started with Mr. Dan Lambert over here talking his trash about his city, which is his city, but he got to be a heel. And I'm like,
don't nobody claim Stepdaddy Lambert. Don't nobody claim him.
It just didn't feel right though, because I'm like, you just had one of the biggest kind of baby face, wins over Sammy, and now you're doing, you got Dan Lambert doing a heel promo right in front of you, and it's like, nah. But he did kind of recover it, and I like it, and we're gonna talk about it because, like as the ticker says, we had a Mr. Frankie Kazarian come down. He's like, I ain't forgot. You can call me Elephant because I ain't forgot, bruh. Remember when you said, you got me? So I'm coming to, get that pay up. I want that match. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Kazarian versus Sky, former tag team partners. I feel like this is going to be a good match. Yes. Okay. So pretty much what happened. Let me dig into this. So pretty much what happened. Scorpio Sky was talking about his reign as champion, and he said, he wanted to. It was very babyfacious though. Like, I want to put more prestige on this title, even to the point where when Kazarian came out and Ethan Page went up, he was like, "Oh, I'm glad you're dressed up for a funeral because SCU is dead," and I'm like, "Damn!" And Scorpio Sky actually came. He said, "No, we ain't gonna do it like that." So, and look, Tristan, I get what you're saying, inconsistent booking, but I don't know, what else they could have done, because really I blame for this heel face turn. I blame Sammy. Sammy wanted to be a little prick with Ty Conti and get on everybody's nerves, and just like the whole Cody thing, when everybody was mad at Cody and like, oh, you should just turn heel. Well, Cody listened, he turned heel, but then they had to make Scorpio Sky turn kind of face, or just a heel versus a heel, and that wasn't gonna make sense. You feel me? And he even got cheered when he won. So I feel where it's coming from. It just it just sucks it had to happen that way.
It just felt weird. It really did.
Yeah.
That whole segment felt really weird, and just like the flip was just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, because he even told Dan Lambert, he was like, "Yeah, that little title you got in there, yeah, look, you're gonna have to put that back in the trophy case because I want to bring real prestige to this title." Like I said, he's really talking like a baby face. We'll see if he really becomes a full baby face, or maybe he's just saying, hey, just because they horny don't mean they gotta fuck up the program. Exactly, Tristan. They do not have to. They fucked up the whole program just because they want to be little horny pricks. And yeah,
just
but
like everybody else, like, I don't understand why you got to bring it to TV. We don't care. We don't.
Well, they feel like they are, and I quote, sticking it to the haters. And I'm like, look, I'm not even. I wasn't even a full hater of y'all relationship, and now I am because y'all annoying.
I even defended the bitch when he broke up with his fiance and got with her. I said, "Oh, y'all don't jump down her throat." Now I regret the words, and they recorded on a podcast now too. And so, like, I feel all kinds of stupid because now they ain't got no sense. They ain't got no home training. Like, they just out here
having sex on belts.
They spread everywhere. Girl, I can't help you. I can't. The fact that, whose girlfriend was it? Sky's girlfriend over here called her out. I said, well, they is real assholes in real life because that's just
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah. You know, I, I don't even want to talk about it too much anymore. I'm just excited for this match. I hope that babyface or not, I hope that this run is better than the first run. That's all. Cause like at first it wasn't. Let's admit it wasn't too good. You feel me? Like we was excited, finally, yeah, we had our first black TNT champion and all this, it was exciting when he won, but it just Tristan says
yeah,
what
that
breaks
was stupid.
Tristan says what breaks the camel's back for me, uh the toss out hockey fight with the mid
Tonsil.
ladder. Oh, the tom no, I don't we had a tonsil hockey fight. Yeah. Mid
That
ladder
was not
match.
needed in the middle of a ladder match. Really, y'all just gonna make out in the middle of a ladder match?
Ethan Page even mentioned it, and that's the crazy part.
He was mad though. I was like, bruh, you mad because you went to third? Like, why are you so mad?
But it makes sense because I'll be mad too if I'm supposed to be a heel, but I'm getting cheered because you're being an asshole. So now we have to switch, and I don't want to switch. Like it's just like we said. It like just because they're horny now, the program is all messed up. Young Ray Skinny said they just give me dirt. I know they be smelling like old leftover laundry when they smash the whole room. Smell it
like a wet towel with mud on it.
Oh God! Just
is that because they don't know how to use a washcloth?
You gonna send me to a rabbit hole because I just watched an episode of that what's it called? If you haven't watched it, the show Woke.
They just nasty.
Oh, that's just nasty.
It seems to be coming up a lot. I don't know what it is. How people don't. I'm sorry. White people don't know why black people use washcloths. I'm like, what do you mean?
I was about to say I just saw that episode on the show Woke on Hulu, and they're white. I'm sorry if this is a spoiler, but they're white. What's it called? Roommate. They were talking about how they wash off. And he was like, "Yeah, I just put soap in my hand and just underarm, groin, and that's it. I step out." They said, "What? You don't wash your legs?" Oh no, the soap just trickled down. I said,
"What
the fuck?" It is real. It's real out here. It's real out here. It is real. And you know what else is real though?
What I say? It's a genuine observation.
You know what else is real though? The disdain that MJF has for Wardlow, and we're trying this again. And we had a message from Mr. Chairman right there, and he's still trying to say he's crazy. He's crazy. He's like, I made you think that you was a big man, but you wasn't. You're not a real big man. Now you're the top big man. Now we're gonna knock you down and all this type of stuff, man. And he just talking crap to get ready for this contract signing on Wednesday. Let's just go for it. What do you think these stipulations are going to be before we actually get this match? You think you're going to have to wrestle some more people, or what is it going to be? More humiliation?
Probably the humiliation is a match against what's his name? Chairman
Spears?
Yeah.
This is when a chair is going to get wrapped around Spears' head.
Or something, yeah. One hand tied behind his back, or tied to a chair, or something. I don't know, but it's just going to be a whole lot of full haberdashery for me. It's just going to be, yeah.
Well, I'll say this though. I will give him. Not I will give, because I always give him props, because MJF to me is one of the best heels in the business. Let's just be honest. And he has actually. This has actually helped Wardlow so much. Like, one, looking like a credible big man. Like, every time he comes out, either in the handcuffs. You saw what happened last Wednesday. After his match, after what he did to W. Morrissey, then just tearing up all the security. Like,
he flipped.
Hell.
He flipped, yeah.
that was like I'm loving what they're doing. Even when he came out to no music, you could tell the fans are feeling them while they're chanting Wardlow, Wardlow. I'm like, they're almost making us seem like a Goldberg figure, almost.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
without the spirit. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is a good move. So I'm just ready to see what else obstacles MJF has to make Wardlow feel even bigger. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I already know this is gonna happen for Double or Nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be a good while that we have to still spread the storyline out. So I'm down for it. I'm definitely down for it. I don't know what it might be though.
On AEW. Was that the last match? I don't remember.
What happened?
Was that the last match? I don't remember.
Oh, for Rampage? Oh no. Yeah. Oh, but we got the last match now because it's time for your main event.
Oh my gosh.
Where is Professor when you need him? Oh.
You want me to say this name too?
Yes, please.
Konosuke Takeshita versus Jay Lethal. Yeah, I don't even know if I said it right, but at least I think I said it better than GM would have.
Yes. All I'm gonna say is it's time for your main event. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Oh, real quick, before the main event, we also did get the announcement that next Wednesday we will be having your boy, Mr. Ricky Starks, going up against Jungle Boy for the FTW Championship. Is he ever gonna lose this championship? What do you think is gonna happen? Jungle Boy looked like he looked like he's gonna be a little bit triumphant, but I don't know. I think this is gonna stay on Ricky for a good while. We're gonna stay on him until it moves on to Hobbs, and you're just over here glowing.
I'm sorry. We started with Swerve and we ended with okay. Hold on. I didn't enjoy that he kind of didn't look right during this segment. He kind of got tossed around a little bit, but pause. I don't know. I feel George.
Only the sweetness can hold that title. George.
I don't think so. Man, he's only the second person to hold this belt. Someone else needs to hold it. But I don't want to be Jungle Boy.
No, I'm telling you, look, the FTW Championship is going to stay in Team Taz. Whenever I just feel like it's going to happen this way. Whenever Ricky Starks get that babyface push, which I know will come because you heard when he got cheered in New Orleans, so he can handle a babyface pop. So whenever he gets that, and Taz turns on him, I just feel the FTW Championship is just gonna move to Hobbs. No Hobbs.
Oh, Hobbs. Oh.
Yeah, move it on to Hobbs. Let Hobbs, cause some real wreckage with the FTW Championship. Let him do some stuff with it now because I just.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I just feel like there haven't been enough competitors or opponents going after this belt.
No, because it's still not in storyline.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but in storyline and kind of in real time, it really is not a credible title in AEW. It's not like the TNT title. It's not like the tag team titles. It's really not listed. It's listed as a title in the AEW, but it's not listed as a title. But that's how it was when Taz brought it out in the first place in ECW. He was like, since y'all don't want to make me a rightful champion, I have my own championship. That's why he came up with the FTW Championship, and he was like, only
their version of an open challenge championship.
Pretty much, just Taz's version though. Just yeah.
So he needs to talk about it whenever he's on commentary, because I feel like that's his fault.
Who, Ricky?
What are you talking about? Taz.
Oh. Well, he do when they have what's it called, when they have the title match, or even right then when Jungle Boy raised it up. Yeah, it's not officially recognized by AEW. No, it's not. Yeah, so but look at Jericho's face. oh, you done fucked up now. And Taz was like, hey, put that down. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's all he does. It's like little one-liners like, yeah, that's the FTW championship. That's my championship. But it's like, if you want it to be recognized, do more for it. If you're the ambassador for this belt, be annoying. Be annoying like Stepdaddy Lambert. Be annoying like the people, like just them. Just be annoying like the other people are in order to get your point across. That's all I gotta say. It's not enough that your DNA is in the ring, just killing it. But you need to bring prestige to that belt if we're going to acknowledge it.
Got a point.
Because you're just sitting there and just, I mean, I love my baby Starks. I love my sweetness. I do. I do. Did y'all see the way he looked in them pants? Anyway, I love him. But he's not bringing attention to the belt. He's bringing attention to himself.
Well, he do bring attention to the belt every time he looks at it in his interest. He goes,
I mean, that's because he's looking at himself. He's trying to make sure everything right. You know what I mean? It's shiny. It's his mirror. You know what I mean? Like, but like for real, for me, y'all ain't. And I don't know. It's just bringing prestigiousness to a belt takes work. Takes you shoving it down our throats to be like, oh, okay, this belt means something. So for me, I feel Hook needs to hold the belt next. Hobbs, not yet. Not my Coke with too much ice. You know what I mean?
No, I'm sorry. I think because some people was talking about how they're fearing that Danhausen is going to hold Hook back. No. Hook needs to be shot to that TNT title. No FTW business. No, okay. Like you are already you have the rocket on you. Keep on taking that rocket that way. Like FTW, like I said, it's not even recognized. So what it looks like, Hook being a credible person, like just knocking people out and then like, oh, I'm gonna go for the unrecognized title because it's my dance title. No. Stay away from it. Hookhausen all the way. Just stay away from that though. Just stay away from that. But you know what? Let's touch on this main event though. Let's touch on this main event before we end Rampage. Jay Lethal going up against
Takeshita.
The Queen. There you go, Takeshita. Yeah, I said the last name right. I said it after you said it. That's right. So how'd you feel about this match, Queen? Because is this your first time seeing Takeshita?
Yes. I admit I'm not an avid NJW watcher. This is confusing me because there's a lot of Japanese wrestlers on the show, and I thought we were going to wait until Forbidden Door to see all of these type of matches. But I know New Japan is saturated with amazing talent. So this match was definitely an eye-opener because Lethal is amazing in the ring. Takeshita is amazing in the ring. So it was a good match for me. I think it was a good ending. And probably a good prelude to Forbidden Door to keep it forefront in our minds. So
Definitely. As you said, great, good bring up match. I wasn't too shocked about it because even like, here's the same thing a lot of people have been saying about Forbidden Door, period. Because hell, even Samoa Joe has said it. He was like, first of all, yes, we have gotten excited that this new surge in wrestling has happened, about, crossovers happening. But let's be honest, the real Forbidden Door has always been and will always be WWE. Because who made it forbidden is Vince. Vince has always made WWE the forbidden. And until that actually gets crossed, really crossed, like the only real seeming of a crossing that we had was when he, noticed Mickie James as Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion in Royal Rumble. But other than that, there's always been co-promotions going at it. We already talked about New Japan and what's called Ring of Honor had something before. You have Impact. Everybody has always done this, so it really didn't surprise me too much that this happened. Do I feel like they should hold a lot of crossovers now? Yes, I do agree on that too. Like since you're having a pay per view like that, maybe not hold them coming on the show, but hold the matches. You feel me? Because everybody's still thinking about dream matches. I just thought of a dream match. Like, and I'm gonna put it out there right now. I would love to see God, Gorillas of Destiny, going up against FTR. Give me Tamatanga and Tamaloa going up against Dax and Cash. I'm gonna flip my shit. I will flip my entire shit. That will be the Samoans, the Dynasty, God. Oh my god, that that would be dope. That would be dope. But yeah, I'll say hold off the matches and just have appearances, like to give us some, okay, oh, so this person looking at that person from AEW, or this person looking at that person from New Japan. I'm down for that. But all in all, it was a good match, as we said. Though definitely was. We had some haberdasheries going on, of course, for Jay Lethal, since she is a heel to win. As you see, we had the pin. Jay Lethal was down for a 10 count actually, but Sanjay Dutt hit that ring, distracted the referee, and we get that 1, 2, 3 from Jay Lethal. Young Rich Skinny says, "I'm telling y'all, AEW versus Impact versus WWE, and if Freddie Prinze Company don't flop, add this on it too. At Survivor Series or WrestleMania would be money. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It would be. But that's what. But exactly, that's what Samoa Joe said. Oh my God, yes, give me. Oh God, God versus the Briscoes. Whew. George, you are speaking fire right now. That's awesome. But yeah, man, Jay Lethal gets that win after the distraction, but it didn't end there. It did not end there, because we had to get we had to get Big Fella coming in and wrecking a little bit of house, bouncing people off, bouncing the best friends around. It was something. I forgot they had a problem. I forgot that this was a thing.
They did?
Yes, because I forgot how and why the best friends came out for. I think it was already a match that happened, and they came out. That remember that's when Orange Cassidy gave him the Phantom Kicks.
All right.
Pushed the shit out of him. So yeah, that was a thing. So I guess we're gonna get some best friends going up against what's it called, Jay Lethal. And is Sanjay Dutt gonna wrestle? That's my question.
Yeah, probably. Or you might just stand there and I don't know.
I haven't seen him in so long. It's just I would like to see it. If possible, I would like to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was AEW Rampage. How'd you feel about all in all? What's your rating for Rampage before we go into this Smackdown before?
All right, hold on. Let me pull up my botanical equation in my mind. Hold on.
Oh Lord Jesus, I'm scared.
Yeah, the sweetness was on. And then, hook housing is kind of growing on me, and then
this is really your thinking process right now.
The women did have a good match. Britt didn't win, so that's a positive. I'm gonna give it a 2.9.
2.9. 2.9. 2. That's very close to 3. Very close to 3. Yes, Tristan. Mathematics definitely came in.
You see my hashtag, y'all? Hashtag botanical mathematics. Y'all have heard the intricate equation, how I tried to break it down. The guys still don't understand it. That's not for them to understand or comprehend. This is my own, botanical mathematics. Like, roses are very intricate. You know what I mean? So for me, Yeah, 2.9.
Rose, your math sometimes confuses me like Scott Steiner on
Shut it.
TNA. If you put 2 3/4 and 5, George give it a 3. Definitely, I'm leaning towards a 3. Leaning towards a 3. It was a solid show. It was a solid show. Definitely was a good solid show.
Yeah.
It was a show. It was a show. Um, no, time to talk about another show. That was a show. Was it a go home show or did it just make you want to just stay home? And we're talking about SmackDown. That's right, Friday Night SmackDown. And we started with Charlotte Flair.
They don't.
The numbers do not lie. And we started with Charlotte Flair versus Aaliyah in a non-title match where mostly Charlotte just talked shit until she beat up Aaliyah. And then Ronda ran in. That's pretty much what it was. How did you feel about this as an opener, Queen?
This didn't need to be a match. This could have been a backstage segment to open up this show. What the hell was this?
Two things I didn't want to see:
At
Charlotte and
all.
Aaliyah.
At all. I said,
I just don't get how Charlotte can still say that Aaliyah, even though I didn't want to see her, but how Charlotte can still say that Aaliyah tapped before the time went out when it was clear that she tapped after the time went 0, and still she feels like she can credibly blame poor Gulag. We're gonna talk about him too, but poor Gulag. But yeah, so many. Usually heels have good valid points that piss you off, like why they shouldn't have lost or anything like that. Like, okay, you're nitpicking, but no, this one wasn't even a nitpick. It's like, no, you lost. Like you literally lost. Yes, like a delusion. Then you had Ronda coming in with the Phantom hits, and then that was more delusion. And yes, Ronda did not. Yes, finally, can we get more things that Ronda did not speak? George said the best thing about the whole thing is Ronda didn't speak. Yes, can we get more where Ronda just comes in and just kicks ass? Aaliyah's breasts are shiny. I'm proud of her.
Young skinny. Actually put. Wait. Oh, that's a really deep contour. Or tanning. Why are they so brown? They look like Mandy's. Oh well.
It's just man. But for an opener, I'm like it. I'm gonna ask you: did it make you any more excited for this match? Did it make you any more excited for Ronda going versus?
Nope. And I agree with Young Rich Skinny. She done said it for me. She says the brawl gave me very much angry white women at Bed Bath and Beyond fighting over a toaster. She didn't say the toaster part. That's what I added on. But yeah.
It's my deal.
Yeah. That's the last one. You ran in front of me and I clearly had my cart.
Well, we got to do our due diligence. So, who do you got winning this match?
Oh, God.
Charlotte Flair or Ronda Rousey?
I call Charlotte's going to retain, and that pains me to say because I don't like Charlotte Flair. Y'all already know my insights to the wonder that is the Ice Queen, Charlotte Flair. She's a great wrestler, better than Ronda, so she's going to retain if she doesn't complain and pull the whole spoiled rich bitch persona. I'll be very surprised if Ronda wins and gets the belt. Because if any indication from later on in the episode, I would rather see that because they have history with Lacey Evans versus Charlotte. I'd rather see that because the promos are going to be a lot better. And Ronda, I hope, somehow tags up with Shayna Baszler and we finally get them teamed up. But then we both know they can't talk. But they'd be intimidating and imposing as a tag team that don't talk. They just kick ass. You know what I mean? which is what we should have been getting in the first place. Instead of Shayna with Natalya. It don't make no damn sense. Natalya has trained both Shayna and Ronda. So for me, I'm just like, why is this the math isn't mathing for me?
Well, funny you mention it, because so let's talk about it, because that was up next. We had Shayna Baszler. Young Ray Skinny says they didn't even swing. They didn't even swing at each other. What was that? Diva era never had a bad brawl. I'll die on that hill. Hey, look, at least if they didn't get punched, they ripped off clothes. There was some contact. Um, but yeah, after this we had Sasha Banks going up against Shayna Baszler. This was I think the only.
And Natalya's boobs get bigger.
Yes, they did. I told you, new face, new boobs. She done. Man.
Okay, I'm thinking her boobs need, or she's like using her boobs to distract from the changes in her face, but it's not happening because everyone's like, when your boobies all up into here like this, and you don't barely got no neck, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Barely got no neck.
You barely ain't got no neck, and then your nose look pinched. It's pinched harder than LaToya Jackson. Like it just How you breathing, sis? How you breathing?
How you breathing? What? How you breathing? What? In living color.
You can't do what you want. You can't do what you want, Natty. Pretty soon, you're not gonna be able to breathe. Like, you look good, girl. You look good, but is that what she's trying to? Joe, she's trying to keep up with her sister.
Oh yeah, her
sister look better than her. They've always had that kind of relationship, from what I've seen on Divas, that they're always in competition. You know what? I thought the sister get her fantasy of hooking up with Biggie. Would we ever know? Because she wanted to bump meats with him. I remember that.
Bump meats. You know, you don't really want to talk about this match this much, huh?
No, I don't.
Well, let's just go to here, because pretty much Shayna won by cheating by big boobs. I mean, Natalya. With holding on to the leg with the ropes. My question is, so do you feel like they really are alluding to Shayna and Natalya winning these tag team titles, or do you think that this is just just a ploy that really uplift Sasha and Naomi? George says Big E dream match is bumping Big Cheese.
Y'all is wilding in these comments tonight. There's a few comments I was just like, I'm gonna let y'all do you in these comments, because I ain't gonna show all these comments. I saw them, y'all talking about whatever y'all was talking. Y'all was wilding. I said, y'all dang.
So what you think though? Do you think do you think we want to have new tag team champions, or
no?
Okay.
No, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't see it happening. Young Rich Skinny says, if Lash don't cost Natty that match, what was the reason? I don't.
That's
get
a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because like, what was the whole? Yeah. That's a good point. You never know. We might be getting Lash Legend making an appearance on Smackdown. You never know.
Not being called up, but just making an appearance, kind of like Grace did with AJ. Yeah, definitely. Team Bad was retaining. That's what I'm gonna call them. It's going to be a lackluster match, though. For some reason, I feel like it's going to be a filler match or a pre-show match. So
there's room for it, because they the only real matches that we know of is the one we just talked about for the women's championship. We know about the 6-man tag, and what else? And Seth and Cody.
Yeah. Oh, what about the 3-on-3?
That's it, 6-man tag. Yeah, 6-man
Oh,
tag. Yeah. So that's it. So you never know. They're just it looks like they're gonna last minute just throw stuff in there. I can tell you what I wish they would throw out, and that's happy talk.
woo.
God, just yep. We had happy talk with Mad Cat Moss. Yep. Once
I feel
again,
like this talk needed to happen for closure. You know what I mean? I feel like they're a couple that just keeps taking jabs at each other before the divorce settlement um, is over. Is concluded because Madcap came with some caps. You know what I mean? Like calling Corbin not entertaining. I was just like, dang, bro. He's like, even if you went back to the lone wolf, yeah, at least have to be entertaining. I said, wow, he was right, but damn, you know. So
funny story, sis. And I will tell you this, and I'll be truthful. I'll be truthful to you listeners, to you viewers. I'll be truthful. Um, your boy fell asleep on this shit. I have seen so many happy talks, and each has been almost the same. Like, yes, I bet young Rich Skinny said, yeah, the whole thing needs to go. Yeah, like I fell asleep. I woke up, my wife woke me up, but like, babe, you still watching SmackDown? I'm like, oh shit. I woke up and it was a whole nother match. Yeah, that was it. I couldn't. I believe you though. I believe that Madcap has some good snaps and whatnot. It's just like I'm tired of Madcap being Madcap. Please change him back to Riddick, please. Um and oh god.
and lose the suspenders with the belt.
Please lose suspenders with a belt. I'm tired of seeing this. I
Yeah,
am
George,
tired.
he got a hot topic on his chest. He thought it looks like he got the whole hot topic on your chest. I said,
Wait,
that
that's what he
was good.
not hot topic.
Yes, he was
Oh,
capping. Bum ass.
I
Yeah,
do. I do miss bum ass Baron Corbin. I miss bum ass Baron Corbin, and I miss Pat McAfee talking about bum ass Baron Corbin. Like, just look at his bum ass. I miss it. I miss it so much. Oh god. I really wondered also though, after this, or really not this program, but after the whole happy thing is over, what else will he do or will
he
Corbin
gonna
go
go to
to?
NXT and start picking on people down there.
I will be down for that. The only reason I say I'll be down for that because think about how Corbin started. When he started, he had the whole like I just beat people in like this X amount of minutes or seconds,
Yep.
and and he so hey if you go back to that, I'm down. Just like when
Oh
Finn
yeah.
Balor went back. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. But this whole happy talk and with Madcap on it for like the umpteenth time, like you said, it's like divorce court over and over. I hate it. Oh, give me something new. Give me something new. They both need new gimmicks. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes.
Not basic act.
Basic ass Corbin. Oh god. And like I said though, when I went to sleep, I did wake up and it was a whole nother match, and then I was still sad because this match was Gunther and poor Gulak.
Gulak, I was shocked to see him in his gear. I forgot what his gear looked like.
I so bad. Look at Gulak's face. Gulak like, so you mean I gonna get my ass kicked? Like
He got
really,
that
really?
lined up for nothing, just to get
Oh,
beat down. Just who Gunther? Gunther.
I want to know
Walter, that was wrong. Walter,
who did he who did he piss
Walter,
off? Who did
what?
he piss off? I need
What?
to know. I need to know.
Did you not get your oozing hugging today? Because he beat down that man like he was mad that they did not have his favorite dish in catering. That's how bad he beat down Gulak. He said, I'm tired. I need my whatever they eat. Eat, man.
You don't have the leader Hosen. That was it. And he whooped his ass. That was out.
That didn't even last 2 minutes. It was
Look at the way he looked at him though. He was like, "Hey, your name is Ludwig?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's Ludwig." I still can't get used to that. Like Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Thrive. Now I want to watch Good Burger.
That, Tristan.
I can't.
Woo! Yeah, for me, like, for some reason, the audience started doing the USA chants, and I said, nah. Why?
Because that's what Vince wants, and that's what Vince wanted, and I hate it because think about it. When Gunther first came on the scene, what did they say? Gunther invade SmackDown. He loves doing those type of other country versus America things, and it's like like it's not. I don't want to not the 90s or even the 80s anymore. We don't even have that. Shoot, most of us trying to get together now. So like, why are you doing this? And now, and it's, like I said, it sounds like some fans are actually, getting into it, and the USA chants, and
we don't know. Yeah,
he reminds me so much of Rusev now. Yeah. Speaking of, Miro, I don't know where Miro has been.
We don't know.
Younger Skinny says, where has Miro been? I don't know. I actually do not know. I felt the same way, Queen. I was side eyeing. Oh my god! But yeah, man, I feel so bad for Gulak. I'm just like, who did he piss off to get his ass beat by Charlotte Flair twice?
George said it.
Gulak must have bumped into Vince in the hallway, and this is his punishment. He had to bump into him. He had to. He just bumped his shoulder. Well, that's it, pal.
He didn't say sorry. Just kept walking.
Now, you know what happened? He sneezed.
And Vince is a germaphobe. So whole thing chemical still. And you just gonna sneeze?
You're telling me you're sick? You're about to get it, pal. And that was it.
That's it. Yeah, so far, up until this point, not impressed with SmackDown at all. At all.
Well, I can tell you what I was impressed with finally, and one of my shining moments, because it just has so much of fuckery in it, but also it had the New Day in it, and that was the New Day going up against Sheamus and Ridge Holland in a tables match. And fun fact, I think they said the first table match in how many years? They said 4 years on SmackDown, and I said, wow, I didn't even notice y'all haven't had a table match in that long. Like, I was okay.
And this was a bad table match. This was horrible. This had my nerves bad. I said, y'all putting Ridge in the ring. Lord have mercy, somebody about to get hurt. And they did. They did. Okay? Oh, God.
I think my favorite spot in here, though, was the Kofi Kingston jumping off of the turnbuckle into the barricade. Oh, I love that spot. I did love that spot. Like everybody's seen a spear through the barricade, but when have you ever? I think Kofi is the first. When have you ever seen a dive from the top of the turnbuckle busting down the barricade? That was dope, I would say. That was definitely fun. It was a mess, but it was a fun mess for me. I'll say it was a fun mess. I always like seeing the New Day anyway. Ridge, I just cringed anytime I saw Ridge outside of the ring. When he's inside the ring, I was more calm, but outside the ring, I was like, ugh, no. What was the fuckery? I'll tell you. Yeah, here's the fuckery. We found Butch. That's what we're gonna talk about. Yeah.
He's under the ring like Hornswoggle. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Why?
You have changed Pete Dunne, international champion, the bruiserweight, and you have made him Hornswoggle.
He is not little Timmy from 1850 coming into this. I don't understand. He is not asking, please, sir, can I have some more? That is not done. Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. this man of such high caliber. If that was the case, you should have kept his ass on NXT.
They probably would have done the same shit to him on NXT. You saw all the renames they will rename. We got freaking Kaylee Ray. We used to be Kaylee Ray. Now she's Abba Fire. He would have been renamed anyway. He would have been renamed and repackaged anyway.
I just NXT UK. Like
we don't even know if that's going to be. Young Red Skinny says Vince is very out of touch. It's more than just out of touch. I think Vince is pause, but Vince is just in touch with himself. He's into touching himself. He don't care about nobody else. He don't give a fuck if you touched. He don't give a fuck if anybody else touched. He just care about his damn self. I already said pause, but I'm on a roll. He don't give a damn about nobody else. It's like I like it. It's good shit, pal. Butch, that's right. That's it. And you know what? You're gonna be under the ring. And you know what? We're even gonna ask if you're in Coachella. What the fuck? We know Butch is not at Coachella. We know this. We know he's not on a train station.
It's not. Oh. So to end the match like that, I was just very like, seriously.
Yeah, and then Butch goes Scrappy Doo on Xavier after they win the tables match. So yeah, that's what we got.
I need this to be over. I just need this to be over. I just.
Man,
I gotta step away because I'm just.
I feel it. I know. I feel it. Well, while the Queen steps away for a while, let's talk about a little bit of backstage haberdasheries that went on before we get to the next match, because backstage we had a little bit of I guess you could say running around that Sami Zayn was doing. First we had Kayla with Paul. I love the mixture of Paul Heyman and Kayla Braxton. It's so wonderful. Like, she's just so cheerful, and Paul Heyman just smacks her down every time. It's so wonderful. So Paul, yeah, what do you think about Roman probably getting his head kicked off by Drew? And he's just like, you like me, don't you? It's very refreshing every time I see it. But yeah, we had Sami Zayn coming up to Paul Heyman and saying, hey, I want to face Nakamura for you. He's been talking trash, and that's what kills me, because I'm like, yo, we now are mentioning Nakamura. We had please somebody in the comments remind me, how many Fridays have it been since Nakamura got super kicked to heaven from the Usos and he ain't done nothing about it? But now, all of a sudden, oh yeah, he's talking, and Sami Zayn is like, oh, I'm going to take care of him. I don't even think he's a threat anymore. Like, Sami Zayn, I don't care if he got him or not. But, he talks to Paul, he talks to Pierce, and this will piss me off too. He talks to the man.
That's an ugly ass tie.
Sami Zayn goes to the man that can't even make a damn match. But he can make a match. But he might be able to make a match sometimes if he's able to, if he talks to Daddy Vince, but maybe not, because Vince is not in the office. He just don't know what the fuck he could do. But I guess today he knew that he could make a match for right now. And yeah, so we were going to get Sami Zayn versus Nakamura in a couple of minutes. But before we even get that match, let's talk about it. We got Lacey Evans making her repackaged debut. And it wasn't a match. No. We got chapter 5. That's right. I'm telling you, 5. We have 5 of these stories. Queen, I'm gonna go to you first. Because all things women wrestling and women. I'm gonna go to you first. How did you feel about the Lacey Evans story, the build, and then also her making her actual appearance? How do you think that this has went?
This has got to be the longest face debut I have seen for a woman anyway. This last one, though, that I actually listened to this last one. I like how they switched her to the 50s pinup, you nasty, to now this Shiro, Rosie the Riveter persona. It fits her, but I feel like this last one just could have been it. Like this last one could have just told her whole story because it was that engaging and that moving and that quick to the point. We didn't need the whole book of James.
Then we went into Psalms.
Right.
And then went into Romans. And then we went back to Genesis. No, because actually they started in Genesis and then went all the way, but then they just stopped before Revelations. That's what happened.
Exactly. Like the whole Old Testament and a bit of the New Testament. And I was just like, but you could have just said that in this one verse. You could have said that in this one verse. But I get it. And I really wish they give other people this type of buildup to coming. But for me, it was just like, we get it. But I applaud her for what she's been through. But now every time I see Lacey in the ring, I'm going to want to cry because I know her whole story. I'm like, oh my God, Lacey. Girl. Oh. You know what? But I was like, ooh, I have a bad feeling. There's not a match, but I feel like somebody's going to attack her. Ooh, I hope nobody come kick her while she's in the beginning of the, top of the ramp. I was just kind of holding my breath because honestly, I was worried for her about that. But then I would have laughed because I would have been like, oh shit, that's fucking funny. Because that person could have been like, I'm tired of seeing your shit. Like, hurry up and get in the ring. So you overcame all this stuff. Now get your ass in the ring. Let's see what you can do. I'm happy they changed her music. Right, Young Rich Skinny, she says, why didn't no one attack her like Shotzi? Hello, Raquel. Was they asleep? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just hope they don't put her in squash matches like they're doing to Beer. I hope, and Raquel. I don't think so. I really hope they're keeping her for Charlotte. Because the last part of this chapter, she said, I'm going to be next Smackdown's Women's Champion. So I said, okay. So maybe she gonna do something exciting on Sunday at Backlash. Please do something exciting on Backlash because this match is not going to be exciting. Assert yourself, Lacey, through all these changes and stuff, and you want people to come challenge you and stuff like that because what else can they do to you because you've been through so much? All right. Let's see what you can do. Go piss off Charlotte. Go straight to the
top.
Go melt the ice. Go straight to the top.
Young Rich Skinny says, yeah, these squash matches ain't it. We need storylines. Yeah. I'll say this before I even mention squash matches and stuff. So when it comes to the build up, first of all, let me say again, her story. Yes, your story is very courageous. Your story is very, very big. I personally, George said Raquel too busy smiling. I was gonna say that too. I just don't like the way that they did it. It's pretty much like they just told Lacey, hey, just stand in front of the board and just talk. Almost like she was in a lineup. Like, even the way she always starts it. Well, here we go again. And it's like, yo, like, I'm getting the more, and especially the way they, the story, like, drags, it's like you do get bogged down more than encouraged by the time it ends. You feel me? And it's like, it would have been like what I was hearing what's it called It was on one. Jim Cornette has said it before, and even Bubba Ray Dudley. He was like, it would have been definitely way better if somebody else was like putting down her attributes in her story, and then she come to the ring, and then we've seen it done before. Like Michael Cole says what she's been through while she comes to the ring, while she's wrestling or something. Now you're hearing her story, but it's not from her. You feel me? And it don't sound too depressing because she's not just standing there telling a long drawn story. Like, even though if it's real, yes, but it's like, yo, like this just wasn't the way. I get that. I get why you want to do it, because then, like I said, I don't know if she did get a good pop. She got a good pop when she came out, but it's just like, yo, yeah, it could have been. Definitely could have been built better, like you said. You didn't have to start at Genesis. You could have just started right there at Psalms, and
verse 1.
Yeah, Psalms are right in the middle of the book. It's right in the middle. You could have started right there. And then boom, let other people tell a story. Let the rest of the story fill in the blanks. You feel me? You didn't have to tell the full from the baby to now all in one yet. You didn't have to do that. You feel me? Yes, I do miss vignettes, but yo. Young Rich Skinny says, but do they have any good heels to put her over? They only have Aaliyah and Shotzi and Charlotte. But well, yeah.
Aaliyah's a heel?
She is a heel in a lot of people's eyes. They're trying to make her babyface, but she's a
heel.
Oh. And now when it comes to squash matches, I do not mind if they do put her in squash matches, just not too many. Yes, of course, show her dominance, show her, but this
what heel they can put her up against? That I'll be very happy to see, so she can get up out of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh,
fuck
Lord.
that, Jackie.
Put her up against Sonya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because Sonya is already like a puppy after Charlotte, so why not?
But it don't work because she don't go after anybody white.
I just can't.
She only goes
what I want.
She only go after. All right, Batista. Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
She only go after the black ones, clearly. Yeah. But yeah, I hope this do go well. I do like Lacey's new music. I do like I do like the repackage. Knowing Vince, and as we heard from Ember, she already got to have some sort of sexiness. So that's why we got the see through and her hips showing a little bit with the bra. Yeah. So but yeah, I do like the repackage a little bit. I'm ready to see what she could do in the ring, or is going to do in the ring more. So yeah, I'm down for it. It was just long and drawn out. That's all I gotta say. Kind of want to see Lacey versus Nikita. They both got white struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who struggled more? Let's have that fight. Well, speaking of fights, like I told you, we had Sami Zayn wanting to fight Shinsuke, trying to get his integrity back. That did not happen. Well, really, no, it did kind of happen, but it not to me. But long story short, Shinsuke lost in a count out. Yeah, a count out. Why are they doing this to Shinsuke? Why do they have him make this face? Why are they doing this to Shinsuke?
Okay, I missed part of this match, but how did he get counted out? That's
okay. So fast forward to the end of the match. They're fighting, boom, boom, boom. Get to the announce table. What's it called? Shinsuke backs up to the barricade, and right when he backs up, he gets a haluva kick to the face, but the referee was already counting, so he got a haluva kick, and then Sammy gets in the ring, so it was a count out victory, and we got this face. Yeah, that's what we got. Why are they doing this to Shinsuke? I just
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm done. Do you have anything before this match? Do you have anything?
Thanks, George. I knew that, but I thought something else happened. Okay.
George says the ref counts to 10. The ref counts to 10, Queen.
I knew that. I just thought there was interference or something, or Sammy tried to tie him down to something. You know, the shenanigans. So it was a clean 10 count. That's even worse. That is not
it was a
Sammy.
clean 10 count. It wasn't even a low blow. It was like literally a haluva kick to the face, and then he got in the ring, and then he won the count. I guess.
Okay. But yeah, I was not happy with this match. Yeah.
So you don't want to acknowledge this match anymore?
Nope. Look at my watch.
Look at that watch. Look at that. That's a watch. That's a watch. I got a watch too. But you know what we can't acknowledge? Let's play the acknowledge game. You know, I acknowledge. I acknowledge that we are on a podcast. Acknowledged? Acknowledge. I acknowledge that let's see what else I acknowledge. I acknowledge that this face looks like he just had a stroke. Acknowledged?
No, that face looked like he just pee ejaculated.
You and ejaculation today is killing me. Again, I say I want to stay on YouTube and I want to stay on Spotify.
Once people read these comments of our loyal followers and listeners and viewers, that is the least comment that's going to get us canceled, okay? They was over here talking about R. Kelly, people drinking pee. It was something. It was something. At least I might get canceled about the whole Owen Hart actually jumping. But
don't say it again. I acknowledge. I don't acknowledge what you just said, but I acknowledge. I acknowledge your watch. Also, let's acknowledge this ending segment because we had the face off of what did they call him? RK Bro and Tire or something like that. And yeah. And the tribal chief and the bloodline. Let's talk about this, man. First of all, the opening segment was hilarious. Out of all the funny stuff or crazy stuff that Riddle has done, this was the funniest by far. It was good. Pretty much you had starting off, you had RK Bro and Drew McIntyre in the ring, and before Drew McIntyre was going to go acknowledge me. But Riddle stopped and said, hey, bro, I got an idea. Before we even start this, let's talk about what we actually acknowledge. Like I acknowledge that I am best friends with Randy, and I died. And it just went on from there. Randy Orton said, you know what? I acknowledge that I still have a handprint on my chest from when I beat Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. I said, damn. That's where we're going. Then Drew said, oh, yeah, well, I remember when you kicked me in the head about 4 times before I beat you for that title again. I said, damn. And then, pretty much Riddle got in the middle zone. He said, hey, I acknowledge that we said that we are going to let the past be the past. And he said, acknowledged. So, this went around about. And, the tribal chief didn't want to hear it no more. He came out, title around his waist, ended up taking that off. And, as you already know, it was a all-out brawl. It was RKO's, freaking Claymore to the face to Roman. It was good. It was a cool little ending segment. My whole question is this make you any more excited for this match?
I wanted a unification match for these tag belts. I don't know what the fuck is happening with this 6-man tag match. Why? I mean, I know why, but I don't like it. I don't.
to our listeners that might not know why, and our viewers, pretty much it came out pretty much the reason why this happened, why we got this big old change, is because they got scared that ticket sales was not going as they expected, and they knew they needed Roman on the card. So instead of just putting Roman in a singles non-title match, you could have still put him in a non-title match, but instead, because they didn't want to um overdo or push the Drew McIntyre Roman button too fast. So they just threw them both in a 6-man tag instead of having them on singles, so they can still have Roman on, but not have a WWE title match. This is the reason why.
You could still put him in a match, but make it a non-title match. What?
Yeah. I'm like, and again, this will make me mad about Adam Pearce, because he really acted like, you're right, Paul. I don't know what else I can do. Like, because pretty much Paul, that last time when Paul went to Pearce and they're like, oh, well, you don't want me to tell, what if I tell the board of directors that you didn't want to have Roman on the card? That was your chance to be like, oh, well, that motherfucker can have a match then. Guess what? He got a title match or a 9-title match, whatever. But no, you really, I'm starting to think that Adam Pearce role, they could have had Nakamura. Yes, Young Rich King said they could have had Nakamura versus Roman.
Right.
They didn't even mention Nakamura for 2 weeks after he got super kicked to heaven. And that was it. But Drew McIntyre comes up, but yet he don't even got a real singles match. He got a 6-man. I do not.
Don't make sense. Don't not make sense at all. I have a headache. I just Smackdown. I feel like smacking somebody because this. I'm not excited to watch Backlash. I'm actually even more repulsed by Backlash. Like, I can do something better on a Sunday. I can journal. I can have
it's
a day.
It's Mother's Day Sunday. I am enjoying with my wife.
I'm a dog mama. This is my first Mother's Day as a dog mom. Okay.
Right.
I can take my son to the dog park, spend time with him, but instead I gotta watch this fucking shit.
Yeah. June came out of nowhere. So yeah, this is
programming my watch.
It's so again, you already know who is booking. Young Rich Skinny says, who is booking this mess? They are doing the worst job than a worse job than Road Dogg. That's how you know we have a problem. Ooh. Yikes! Yeah, no, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad.
You know, I don't watch RHOA. I'm more of a love and hip hop type of girl.
Yeah. Young Rich Skinny. That's Real Housewives of Atlanta, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My wife watches that too. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can watch. You know what? I'd rather go to the movie. Of course, I'd rather do it, but I'd rather go to the movies and watch what's it called, Doctor Strange, because and it's out right now. Okay, hell.
I'd rather watch the new Batman movie or Batman Twilight movie.
Not Batman Twilight. It is the Batman. Okay.
Batman Twilight. I started watching it and I just saw Twilight. I just saw him shimmering under that mask and out of it. I can't concentrate on this movie.
Well, let's do our due diligence with this though. Who do you think is taking this match though? The Bloodline or RK Bro-Entire?
They're gonna make the Bloodline take it. This is gonna be a pay-per-view where no belts change hands.
It's just pretty much. They just already told you that it's going to be just a whole bunch of rematches from WrestleMania. That's why they call it WrestleMania Backlash. Yep. It's probably Johnny Ace. George says it's probably Johnny Ace that books all this. So yeah, he's.
Yeah.
I think we should have a 6-man tag match because that's what people power is, and that's what we got. Yeah, and that's right. Yeah, my John Laurinaitis voice sounds very strained because I feel like as he gets older, it gets more strained. I feel it. That's what I feel. So Queen, all in all, let's go. What's your ringside rating for this go home show for SmackDown?
A 0.825.
Damn, not even a 1. I feel like Kevin Hart. Damn. Oh.
That's just a point of a thorn. That's the tip of a thorn. Because I don't even have the energy to just fuck it. Just fuck it all to hell. This is a WrestleMania backlash after an actual decent
WrestleMania,
entertaining WrestleMania, and then you give us this shit? What? Y'all yeah, like I said, this is a point of a thorn. Like this,
I'll say the only match I'm really looking forward to is Cody versus Seth. Okay, that's it. If y'all could change something, Young Riskin said, if y'all could change something with each show of AEW, SmackDown, Raw, and Impact to make it better, what would you do? We're gonna answer that question right after we rate it. So we're gonna answer it. So get ready to pull that back up, Queen. I give SmackDown. Hell.
A sound check. That's
you know the plug that you plug the mic into, like just the female plug when I just give it a plug. I can't even give it a 1. I can't even give it a mic cord.
No, give it a feedback. You know when microphones give you feedback?
Yeah.
That's what you give this.
Yeah, that's what yeah. You know what? I'll give feedback because that's it.
That's all you did. You had to talk about it. You just had to give it some feedback.
It's frustrating.
Give you feedback. It's just so horrible.
Pull that question back up, Queen. Let's talk about that. Once again, Young Rich Skinny said, if y'all could change something with each show, what would it be? So let's start. Okay. AEW, Queen, you first before we close out.
Actually, this is going to encompass all of these promotions, all of these shows.
Okay.
They need Shonda Rhimes quality writers. People who know how to build up stories and know how to write for characters. That know how to write script. That know the mentality of what it takes to give us good television. That actually watch the fucking product. That's what we need. They all gone. They're all gone. I don't even know. Yeah, that's it. We need for AEW an owner that's less coked out and more in touch. You know what I mean? That doesn't ejaculate everywhere anytime he's on the screen. We need him to be a little bit less of a fan and more of an owner. You know what I mean? Not just so excited that he actually has his hand in everything, and disregards the people that he has around him that have actually been in this business and love this business for years, that are working this business, that give their body and their blood, sweat, and tears to this business. Don't disregard them. I feel like that's, and just for the the writers, and just appreciate your talent. Appreciate your talent. When something good is going for your talent, build on that. Develop that. You keep bringing in developmental talent, but you're not developing them. Yeah. It's just you're manufacturing them. You're manufacturing talent, but there's no substance to them. They're just carbon copies of what an idea that you have of what a wrestler should be, of entertainment. That's it. It's just that's my intake.
Okay. I feel it. For me, first of all, let me start off because I see also in the list of what you put, young rich skinny, Impact was in there. For me, I feel like Impact, is in a lane all in their own, and it's a good lane to me.
Right.
Um, Again, I've always said it, and I'll say it again. Impact is what really got me. Is the first thing that got me into real women's wrestling when WWE wasn't doing it, and no other company will do it. It was still in the Divas age. You had knockouts, so they have great storylines and what's it called, the way they're treating their women. I'm liking it. I'm liking their edginess. They try to keep it fresh. They have been. So far each pay per view has been great. You know. Um, so yeah, I'm down for that. For AEW, what I would change. George said TK is
Gotta
out
get
here like
them
Ash.
out.
I choose you, Keith Lee. Um, for AEW, I'll just say one thing I would change is just be a little bit more open to real. And I'll say real criticism. I'm not talking about the haters. I'm not talking about the WWE stands that only like WWE that just want to complain. No, I'm talking about that. But I am talking about actual criticism from like legends and stuff. If they tell you something's wrong, something might be wrong. It might be a little something, it might be something big, but take it and then actually try to fix it. Don't be like a little kid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that when I was little. Like, just because I probably didn't like the way you said something, then I start act like a little child too, and I was just like, oh well, no, but yet I'm still like, I know what you meant was right, and then I start trying to change it, but still give you hell. Like, stop doing that shit. Like, literally listen. Yes, we know you are trying your best to listen to your fans and all this and all that, but like, slow down and just take the ride as it's supposed to go. Like, that's what I would change about AEW. Like, you're on a good trajectory, but you just gotta just really pay attention. And like I said, you have some great legends on your team. Listen to them. Listen to them. Like, literally listen. And you know, really see how you can really make this a real pro wrestling show. And I'm not saying, when I say pro wrestling, I'm not talking about xing out all of the any entertaining parts, because like I said, everything, the thing about wrestling, is that ever since the inception of it, everything had its place, but it's just not too much. You can't have every match be a hardcore type of match. You can't have everything be haha funny, but also no, you cannot have everything be a BCC match. No, you know, but everything has its place in the show. You got to learn how to really just like really place everything. That's why I said I like the Dan Housing stuff. You know why? Because so far that's the only bit of that type of thing on the show.
Yep.
You feel me?
Well,
Now
besides
I
the entertainers.
that and but even that's a little different type of, like, when I'm talking about haha stuff, it's like it would be too much if you had Danhausen come out, do this with Hook, then the exact next segment, then you have Orange Cassidy doing something, then the exact next segment, then you got Chuck, the best friends, come back with somebody else and do something else. Like, you can't have too much. Yes, it is a fit in there, but yeah, too much. Just stop it. Just have everything has its place. For the E, I will agree with you. Yes, they need to value their wrestlers. Stop looking for Stop looking for your next microwave wrestler or sports entertainer, because I feel like that's what they're doing. It kills me that they got rid of Parker Bardo and saying, "Oh well, we got rid of him because he still we feel like he still wasn't that good in the ring." Isn't that what the performance center is for?
Right.
We feel like he wasn't good in promos. Isn't that what the performance center is for? So what are we doing then? So literally, what you're telling me is you're bringing people in looking for microwave attraction already, and you got a couple of them. You got it. You got that in Carmelo Hayes. As soon as he came in, we were like, oh, he's on fire, perfect.
Right.
Yeah, you got something with toxic attraction, but what you're telling me as a fan is that's what you're looking for when you hire people. Because when you let go of people like Parker Bardo, who was again named by Paul Heyman himself the next big thing, but yet because you couldn't train him the way you wanted to, yet because yet again you still have the whole performance center, but because you couldn't do it yet, you let him go. Stop it. And also stop with the goddamn changes, okay? Stop with the goddamn changes. Like, we did not just see this person on TV. The same network. Raquel Gonzalez was on USA, and now we have Raquel Rodriguez on Fox. We just saw the same person. This is not Elias Ezekiel. This is the same person. We know goddamn who they are. Why are you doing this? This is killing.
Raquel.
Mm.
Raquel.
Abba Fire. Like literally he has bought and
Gonzalez.
trademarked names.
Raquel.
Oh God, the smiling is killing me. But literally he has bought and trademarked names just so he can change people, just so he can own your name. And it's like, yo, this is no, yeah, he wasn't even no, yeah, Parker Bardo, he wasn't even there that long. He was not even there that long. You are right, young Rich Kitty. You are
This is like
very right.
6 months even. Even at that, he barely even got on
He didn't
screen.
have he was just behind goddamn Joe Gacy and the Circle Jerk crew, um, doing
Sure.
what they doing. Yeah, you saw when they was circle jerking around fucking Braun Breaker when he fell off
Yeah.
the. That's all he was doing, just standing there, just. And it's like, what did you expect? Everybody was ready to see him just destroy people, and you just had him standing there looking like a high school stoop kid afraid to look at the stoop. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's what I would change with WWE. Um, but also before we head out, just put this bug out there, just like Samoa Joe did. Just be a wrestling fan. Just be a fan of wrestling. Period. If you don't like something, cool. As as CM Punk said a long time ago when he joined AEW, just turn the channel. But when you get to the point where you're over here, because I say, you know what, that's another thing I would change about all of the promotions. Any diehard fan that want to argue you down and talk bad on you because you like something, I want to get rid of all of them. I'm sorry, I want to get rid of all of them because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense at the end of the day. All the well, WWE is better. Okay, cool. So okay, I don't need to know. All right, cool. That's cool. AEW is better. Okay, cool. To you, wonderful. Love what you love, like what you like. Hell, shit, I'm starting to feel like Indies is way better than any of them right now.
Did
You
y'all
want to know?
see our last episode? Are you going to watch? You gotta watch. You gotta watch.
To be
Takeovers.
honest,
For
to
real.
be honest. So it's like, just be a fan of wrestling, and as we always say, support indie wrestling, and just support wrestling. Period. But whatever you like it, and just up down down is better. Hell, yes, up
Okay.
down is better. Thank you. Oh yeah, Xavier's video game show. Love it. Up down down. Always support. Um, but also speaking of support, if you want to support us, you already know what to do. Follow us on Ringside Mayhem Podcast on Facebook. Follow us on RS Mayhem Pod on Twitter. And also follow us on Ringside Mayhem Pod on Instagram. Go ahead again, hit that follow button. We're gonna keep you up on social media stuff. It may be clips, it may be news. We're
Maybe
gonna keep you updated.
contest entries, which no
Oh,
one entered into. So I guess nobody want these 2 free tickets.
that part,
TCW.
that part,
Okay.
that part.
It's next week, y'all. We gave y'all until this episode. So I was looking forward to spinning a wheel like we was on The Price is Right and picking a winner. But ain't nobody want no 2 free tickets. So I know y'all probably on the East Coast, but y'all on the West Coast, y'all missing out.
If you know anybody on the West Coast, go ahead and let them know. Hey, if you want to win some free tickets, go ahead, man. Go ahead and just just all you need to do is just again follow us on Ringside Mayhem Pod on IG right there. That's all you need to do. Follow us on Ringside Mayhem Pod on IG. That's all you need to do. And then make a story and just put hashtag PCW Ultra and then just put at Ringside Mayhem Pod. That's all you need to do. And then you're entered to win your free ticket. So look, we're going to extend this a little bit more. Again, the event is next week. If you know anybody in LA that might want some free tickets, hey, let them know, man. PCW is where you got to go. It's where it's at. Pull that up again. What we got from Young Rich? Ring with Skinny real quick before we get out of here.
Oh, she said this.
That promo on yesterday episode was better than all WWE and AEW show this week. No shade. No, all the shade. Put it on it because it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame.
I could have listened to that. I could have ate my popcorn for 2 more hours. Okay. I was entertained. All right. Okay. Them men's brought it. Okay. I was just like, he said, what now?
Right.
He said, Gators. They went from conception, okay, to funerals. I had to go back and watch it because there was just so many pew, 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 back and forth. I was just like, yo, my mind was blown. Listen, May 20th. They already told you where to go watch it, what to download, what to do. But y'all better be watching. Or y'all better go. If even you can't make it to PCW, make it on the 20th.
If you can't make it to there, watch this.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's what we do. And also, everybody that's watching, you already know, man. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to SSAW TV. And also Ringside Mayhem Pod TV. Click the notification bell on top and get updated on new episodes, man. That's all you need to do. And yo, hey, look at her watch. Look at my watch. You know what the watch say? It's time to head out. So we love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. Hey, and just check us ringside every time. All this mayhem, it goes down.